What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another official 2022 NBA mock draft video to, of course, be going over with you guys. This time I actually wanted to talk about who I think the Detroit Pistons should, of course, select with the 5th overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft. Again, unfortunately for them, they did fall quite a bit, which again does suck, but hey, they did win it last year where they were able to get Cade Cunningham, so I'm pretty sure you guys would be pretty happy with that. But hey, it is, of course, a new draft now. 5th overall pick, still quite a few really good players available, of course, for them to, of course, potentially take. Again, if you guys would like to see who I had going with the first 4 picks, of course, I would highly recommend you guys go and check out my official 2022 NBA mock draft, which I will, of course, be linking in the description down below, just so none of you guys comment in the comment section saying, why didn't I take this player? Why didn't I take that player? Pretty good chance that I might have potentially already taken them with a higher pick. So basically, yeah, I would highly recommend you guys go and check out that video as well, just to get a good feel on who I, have all the other teams taking, this and that. But yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just get straight into it with who I think the Detroit Pistons should, of course, select with the 5th overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft. Alright, so with the 5th overall pick now, every single player I've had going has, of course, been basically a forward/center. But again, I'm actually going to be taking a guard now with the Detroit Pistons. I think they will probably need a guard, especially considering it is rumored that they really don't know what they want to do with Jeremy Grant. There's rumors they could, of course, trade him, but I think they could even contract extend him, especially if they don't like the offers. And again, they've already got some nice, good forwards on that team. I think it is a big mystery on what they're going to be doing with their guards. I think they might be looking to do, potentially Cade Cunningham could play the 2. He could play the 1 here and there as well. No one really knows what's going to be going on there, especially, considering they did start Killian Hayes for a lot this year. But I just wonder, what are they going to be looking at here? Are they going to be looking for that point guard, or are they going to be looking for that shooting guard? And I honestly think they might just go with potentially just a player who can really do the wing type of role, which in my opinion is Shaedon Sharpe. I think they might go Shaedon Sharpe here. I know a lot of people would have them taking Jaden Ivey, but I'm just not too sure of it. I think they will like Cade Cunningham to play maybe that point guard type of position for the foreseeable future. I really don't know what's going to be going on with Killian Hayes. I would assume they would be bringing him off the bench, but I don't know what's going to be going on there. Shaedon Sharpe, though, is a really good player that I think would just work really good for the team. He's a 6'6" shooting guard that can definitely potentially switch over to that small forward position. Again, in high school, I believe some websites actually had him ranked as the #1 player in the draft class. He has fallen off a little bit, but that's because I think so many of these forwards have shown just so much. He's projected to go 4 to 8 right now. But again, I think I'll just have them taking him at pick 5. I think it makes a whole lot of sense. Again, Jaden Ivey would be really cool and all, but I just wonder if they would rather go for that, again, player that doesn't necessarily have to be a playmaker, which I think Jaden Ivey would want to be in the league. I think that Jaden Ivey's the type of dude that wants the ball in his hands. He wants to be setting up the plays, doing all that type of stuff. And considering they've already got Cade and they've already got Killian Hayes potentially off the bench, I would go for a more shot-creating wing in Shaedon Sharpe, who, again, basically what he's been known to be able to do is be a really good knockdown shooter. He potentially, again, does need to have some work on his shot selection, but he has been known to be a pretty good 3-point shooter, pretty good mid-range as well, and a very athletic dude that can definitely cut to the basket and, of course, again, get those dunks in, just be a really good slasher in the league. And again, he does stand out for his size. He's got a really strong build as well. I think he's an NBA-ready type dude. Look, his shot creation might struggle to, start off with, but again, I think he would be a future starting shooting guard that the Detroit Pistons would look at. And as I said, considering they've already got a couple of those dudes that I think want to play make and want to set up the team's offense in Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes, I think you would rather go again for that wing that can definitely shot create and can slash and be potentially a pretty good perimeter defender down the line, rather than Jaden Ivey, who again is a really good perimeter defender, but I also think he wants the ball in his hands. He wants to be the number one playmaker, and I think he would excel maybe potentially better at that down the line. So again, that's why I've kind of got the Pistons taking Shaedon Sharpe. He also, who knows, could potentially come out of this draft class as being one of the best. I would say I like Ivy a little bit more than him, but I think for the Detroit Pistons case, it would be better to go for that taller, better shot creating guard. I just think he fits the system a little bit more than what potentially Jaden Ivey does. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys agree with my top 5 mock draft? Do you guys not? Of course, I would definitely like to know. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel, my IRL/Valorant channel. All of them will be linked in the description down below, and check out my podcast as well if you haven't already, which will all be linked in the description down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and